get up. All your country cousins is here and waiting on you. Come on, open up this motherfucking door.
Let's go.
It's tight rap shit from the NorthWest.
Rap music. You probably haven't heard about it. It's a new thing.
DJ Khaled, we the best! Who? We nigga!
Coming out recently. Your grandma actually doesn't like it, but when you ask her why, she can't say. In Bellingham, it's small, but it's there. And it really all comes down to one place, Black Noise Records.
I think the rap scene in Bellingham is kind of like a growing thing. I think it's something that's been growing over the past few years. Big reason why we started the label was to kind of like help facilitate a hip hop scene that I think like could exist here but wasn't really happening. So I think it's growing right now for sure, which is good to see.
And people in Bellingham are like looking at like if there's hip hop shows coming through Bellingham, they're like looking at Nico to like, you know, put people on bills and etc. So it's just grown. It's really the same shit as when it started, but it's just like every year it just like grows a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like Bellingham is unique because it's a smaller city, but it still kind of like has crossover between Bellingham or between Seattle and Vancouver. So I think we still kind of like get people that trickle in from those cities, but it's not quite as big. So it's kind of in a nice middle ground where it's like small, but you know, not too small.
I mean, a lot of the people in Bellingham are from like Seattle area. I don't know too much about Vancouver, so I can't really speak on Vancouver as far as like their music scene. I feel like Bellingham is cool, one, because it feels like the community like just is supportive of like arts in general, which is tight. And it's like not very big, but it's like tight knit. I mean, yeah, it just feels like supportive.
I mean, I've always just loved music, and I've always loved making music and like collecting music, and just all aspects of it really. So I just kind of wanted to create something that I felt like didn't exist in town, you know, which was just like a store label, just kind of run by someone my age and somebody in my demographic. So yeah, it was just kind of like an opportunity that arose that I took advantage of, and yeah, it just kind of stemmed from there, like my interest and passion in music. I think it's extremely important to just have like all ages spaces, you know, for kids that are too young to go to 21 Up shows. Still want to be immersed in like live music and just like music culture. So I think it's extremely important if you want to keep culture alive in a city to just have hubs where people can go and enjoy music and yeah, just be a part of a community. So just kind of creating a label and a hub for people to exist and like do things that are creative. But you know, I know we have a small impact. We're a small store, but you know, I think it's created a small impact, at least in my life and like within my friends who are on the label. I think it's kind of impacted us in that way. But I think we have a small impact, but you know, we can just continue to strive what we like to do and provide that environment for people. Anybody can really do this shit, but you just have to kind of put your mind to it and just like do it. And you know, I think the hardest part is just taking those initial steps, like getting people together to throw a show or like figuring out the sound and who's going to work the door. But I think like if you find like-minded individuals that are as excited about music as you are, then you know that stuff is easy. I'm excited about like the upcoming scene and I'm optimistic about the music scene. It's hard to predict the future, but I just think there's something bubbling, you know, within the scene, and I think that it only will get better, hopefully.